There once was a queen who wasn't afraid to stand up for what's right. This is the incredible story of Rani Lakshmibai, the queen who never gave up. In a land filled with kings and warriors, a young girl quietly learned to ride horses, use a sword, and dream big. Not because she wanted power, but because she believed in protecting what's right. The story begins in the kingdom of Jhansi. Many years ago, the king of Jhansi needed a wife, so a grand wedding was held. Among many suitors, the king of Jhansi found a beautiful and brave princess from a neighboring kingdom. Everyone rejoiced. The king was kind, and the princess was loved by all. Together, they ruled Jhansi fairly and with joy. Soon, their happiness doubled when a baby boy was born. Life was good, but then the king fell ill. He knew his time was near. Before that, he made the young queen promise to always be brave and to never, ever give up. Then the king sadly closed his eyes, leaving the young queen to take the throne. Life changed, but she didn't. Though a young queen, she knew her responsibilities. She worked hard to understand law, justice, and the needs of her people. But most importantly, she stayed brave, strong, and kind. Her people loved her not just for her crown, but for her courage. One day a message came. The British said, "Jhansi is no longer yours," but she didn't get scared. She stood tall and said, "I was born to protect this land," because the queen knew her worth. She knew that the people of Jhansi would stand by her side. Those times were tough. The British were cruel. They wanted all Indian kingdoms to surrender. But the queen refused to let them win. She tied her baby to her back, put on her armor, and rode into battle to protect Jhansi. Even though she didn't have a big army, she had courage, hope, and love for her people. Behind her, brave villagers took up arms. Young and old, farmers and mothers, even children stood by her side. She charged forward with her sword. They fought back the British with all their might. It was a tough battle, but the people of Jhansi stood their ground. Every step forward was a step of honor. People joined her, not out of fear, but because she gave them hope. Slowly, more and more people joined her. She didn't fight with hate. She stood with love for her land. She protected her people, and she saved a child. Holding her flag high, the queen rode her horse. Through forests, through danger, through night and flame, she rode with hope in her heart. That ride became history. Her journey may have ended there, but her spirit, it never left. She chose courage. She chose to rise, even when the world pushed her down. Her name, Rani Lakshmibai, is written not in pages, but in the hearts of every dreamer, every fighter, every believer. She became a legend, not because of how long she lived, but because of how bravely she did.